Hey guys, going back to another video today. We're back with the Week 18 NFL predictions. Obviously, the weekly NFL predictions. This will be the final regular season predictions, all because we're at the finale, the final week of the NFL season and the regular season, meaning 18 NFL teams will play their last game of the season, and 16 will prevail in the postseason. As you can see, I was 11-5 in Week 17. I'm 172 to 83 on the season. One more week on the regular season to go and see how I do in a full, scope. So, no further thing to do. I know I'm in a different place, but I'm in a rush currently. You know what time is it? So let's recap week 17 real quick and let's get it going. As you can see, I was 11-5 last week because I got the Thursday night. I got the Christmas. I was 2-1 Christmas. The Vikings upsetted. You already know that's crazy. I called that Texans game, as I say. That game surprised me. Seahawks did the thing. My Dolphins did exactly what I knew they can do. Bengals won. Saints, was a good dub. Patriots destroyed them. Steelers got upsetted. Jaguars did their thing. Giants destroyed the Raiders. I should have picked the Eagles, but you know how that is. And Niners won the shootout, and Rams got upset by the Falcons. That was week 17. I'm doing this quick because this is the last. I don't think I'm gonna do a recap. By the way, I'm not gonna do a recap for week 18. So because it's NFL playoff predict. The next video will be the playoff wild card predictions. By the way, so I'm probably gonna show you what I didn't like in record wise in the regular season. But besides that, this is my last time I think doing a recap. So we're gonna dive into week 18 right now. And yeah, that was the last recap you'll see. I think we'll see how I'll set up the playoff video, but we'll see. I was 11-5 last week. Now in week 18, let's see how we go. Last shot of going 0-16-0 on the regular season. Last shot to do this. So yeah, this place is interesting, and there's a lot of Dolphin stuff. But you already know. All right, let's get it going. Starting out with the Saturday games because there's no Thursday night. That's why I'm doing this on a Saturday, and also there's no Monday night because those are the last Saturday night. Saturday. Oh my goodness, I'm messing up. That was the last Thursday and Monday night of the season. By the way, so week 18 is only Sunday night. That's the prime time, and technically it's Saturday night, but whatever. All right, starting with the Saturday games. Basically, we're starting off with the 4 o'clock game on Saturday. If you literally look correctly, it's actually in. I'm not even trolling with y'all. In 6 minutes, this game starts. Of right now as I speak. We got the Carolina Panthers versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This starts in 6 minutes. I might miss at least the first quarter of this game because I'm doing this right now. Yeah. As you can see, Tampa's favorite. Look, that's my last shot of making any chances of going perfect on a. See, I don't know. Look, Carolina is on the road here. Tampa is garbage. Tampa fell off a cliff, and now they still can win the division. By the way, winner of this game wins the NFC. No, actually, nope. All because of Atlanta upset the Rams. That's not true anymore. It would have been true. Now it's not. This would have been the winner of the NFC South. Yes, you heard me right. The Tampa has an opportunity to make the playoffs and win their division, but also the Carolina Panthers. And you know what? To be honest with you, even if Tampa win this game, the Panthers still can make the playoffs. So you know what? All because of that, I just trust that, and also I just trust the Panthers to win this game as well. Panthers are at 500. They want to play. They're more hungry to make the postseason, and Tampa deserves to fall off. You guys were five. You guys were like 6-2 or 5-1 to start the season. You guys fell off a cliff. Y'all deserve not to make the playoffs at this point. I have the Carolina Panthers, the more deserved team to make it. Yeah, they already beat you once, and Tampa. If you win, you're not even in yet. But if Carolina wins, they're in the postseason and they win the NFC South. I got them to finish the job and make sure they're in the dance. And they will make the postseason. Let me tell you. Simple. That's why I got going in 5 minutes. Oh my goodness. The game will be going on, by the way, meanwhile, this game. If you wanted to look at the score right away. I'll look at ESPN real quick, actually, matter of fact, because I know that game's going to be on. Look, prove it to you. I'm not even trolling. Look. Not even trolling to you. Just gonna put it right there, and I'm pay attention to the scoring well. If I'm wrong immediately in video, I can't change it because it will lock it up. So yeah, I hope I'm not wrong about the games about to start now. All right, stop it wasting time. Oh, it's the week. It's the week 18 finale. Gotcha. Then we have the 8 o'clock game on Saturday. We got the better game, to be honest with you. Way better. This is gonna be a. This should have been the Sunday night tomorrow, but whatever. This game should have been the Ravens and Steelers. I'm not gonna lie, because this is the bigger game. Because this game has a lot of things. The Seattle Seahawks versus the San Francisco 49ers. The winner of this game will clinch the number one seed in the NFC. The one seed will not play in the wild card round and will be at home in the divisional and NFC championship if they win the division round game. Obviously. And San Francisco winning this will be huge because the Super Bowl 60 is in San Francisco. So if they win the one seed, these guys can just win. They will be basically at home no matter how much. Let me emphasize something. San Francisco wins. It will literally be in Levi Stadium for the rest of the season. They will win the division round. They win it. They'll be at home. The what NFC Championship? They'll be at home. In the Super Bowl, they got lucky. They got hosted this year at their house. They're gonna host it there as well. So they basically host the Super Bowl already. If they get the one seed, they basically host all the games they can imagine. That is huge. The road to the Super Bowl and the NFC runs in San Francisco. So San Francisco, this is a huge game for y'all. And Seattle, this is gonna be also a huge game for y'all. And also this is the winner for the division at the same time as well. By the way, winner gets the division. And loser, by the way, will be on the road as the fifth seed. Basically, the loser will go against the winner up here, by the way. I'm assuming Carolina will, as I said, Carolina's gonna win. Then Seattle, the loser might go against might because it depends on the Rams. No, actually, no. If Seattle loses, they definitely go against the Panthers. They're definitely actually loser doesn't even get the fifth seed. It actually really depends. If San Francisco lose, they could actually drop to the sixth seed if the Rams win tomorrow. So and the Rams go against the Cardinals. So I think it's pretty much a must win for San Francisco. It's a must win, or you might go against the Eagles. Simple. Look, I'm not gonna lie. Seattle's been absolutely tearing it, and Seattle's the more. I ain't gonna lie. I think Seattle's the better team, and Seattle wants to get that get back from week one. Yes, they lost to. You know what? I'm actually have Seattle win this game. They're 13-3 for a reason. They're in the top of the division. They want to win the division and seal that one seed. And you know what? They beat the Rams, and now it's their turn to beat the Niners. I don't see the Niners sweeping the Seahawks, and I'm gonna have Seattle taking the revenge on the road and upset San Francisco and win their division and get the number one seed. And the 12 man will be roaring in the postseason. Y'all already hear it first. That's what I got for this game. Seattle will upset San Francisco because it looks like I don't know if San Francisco's actually the underdog, but I don't even care. Actually, they are done. Never mind. It's actually gonna be the opposite. It's gonna be the favorite. Whatever. I'm not gonna waste more time. Seattle gonna win, and Seattle gonna get the one seed. That's simple. That's what I got. All right, let me stop wasting. Guys, you see that? You saw that, right? As soon as it's about to go down, look at that. That guy locked up. Right now, the game just started. Oh my god. Let me see something real quick. This game just started right now. Oh wow, they locked it up. Look, right on time, yo. Right on time. They locked in my prediction. So now that the game up there, I can't change it no more. I cannot change this Panthers and Bucks game now. I literally can't change it. I'm cooked now. I was if I'm gonna change my mind. Too late now. It's over for me. Oh, hope I get that right now. Oh my goodness. Panthers win. Panthers, you better win. Y'all better win. Because then I'll go 0-1 starters. Alright, Seattle gonna win. Seattle, you got it. Then we got the 1 o'clock games. We got this boring game. We got the Saints versus the Falcons. This is actually a toss up. I'm gonna have the Saints winning. Sure, why not? Falcons are good at just losing to bad teams. I don't know, man. This game don't matter to me. The game that don't matter, I'm gonna go quick on. Yeah, Saints, Falcons. Anyone can win this game, but you know what? Sure, Saints get to get back. Saints been going crazy recently for no reason, but okay. Well, what am I doing? Sorry, y'all. Then we got another useless game, the Cincinnati Bengals versus the Cleveland Browns. This one's a little easier. Cleveland upset the Steelers, but man, Cleveland don't even ruin their picks at this point. Cincinnati's really good at ruining their picks as well. They're gonna win this game. Yeah, Cincinnati's gonna win this game. They have been playing really good for no reason, and yeah, Joe Burrow wants to pretty much win games, just in case, they're gonna win this game. They're not gonna try to lose. They're at home, and they're not losing the Browns. The Browns are they're gonna. It's for draft pick purposes for the Browns. Cincinnati gonna win this game. It's also useless, but yeah, I'm gonna have the Cincinnati Bengals. Then we have basically another one, but this was a little tough because you can argue that the Vikings can win this game. But look, the Green Bay Packers have been in an absolute falling trajectory. Look. I understand Minnesota's 500, but should we really trust the Minnesota Vikings to beat the Packers? No. I think the Packers will try to win this game, even though they locked up the playoff spot. I think they want to win this game just to not make sure they earn a 4-game losing streak going to the postseason. They don't want to go there, so they kind of want to win this game. And if they lose this game before 4 games, 4 games, right? I don't know, Packers. You gotta win this game at least to look a little alive, making the playoffs. You need to be looking at alive, so they want to look like okay, we can actually do something in the postseason. So they gotta win this game. That's simple. It's a must win because if they lose, then they're not winning. I don't care. They're not winning. Simple. Packers want to win just to look at least a little solid coming in the postseason. So they don't look dead coming in. Simple. But Vikings gonna give a fight though, for sure. Just letting y'all know. The Vikings are gonna try to get that winning record season though, for sure. Just letting you know. I'm just gonna pick the Packers in a close game, but Minnesota don't care. Then we have another close game. Another game. The Giants sold the number 1 overall pick like they usually do, but still they're gonna pretty much lose to the Cowboys. The Cowboys are like good at beating bad teams, and plus they have a chance to be at level 500. And even though I'm not accounting for 500, they can still be at 500 to end the season. So sure, they're gonna try to do that, and they're gonna probably destroy the Giants because they don't want to mess up the draft picks anymore that they already have. So yeah, the Cowboys go ahead and win. And I'm rushing these picks is because most of these games are pretty much meaningless, and plus, I'm pretty much gonna get this video done. So sorry for the rush, but it's the Week 18 finale, so I gotta be a little more slow, but still. Then we have the Tennessee Titans versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. Jacksonville has been looking amazing, and I don't think they're gonna lose to the Tennessee Titans, so they're gonna win. Tennessee as well in our draft picks. I think the teams with the bad records are gonna just try to lose. Now if they win, I'll be funny. If Jacksonville somehow loses to the Titans, I will laugh. But if Jacksonville win this game, they have a shot to the two seed. You know why? What is the next game? You know why, bro? Where is it? Yep. Y'all already know why. If Jacksonville wins, y'all already know. Y'all already know where I'm going with this. Y'all see later. Y'all see later. Jacksonville will win though. And Jacksonville wins this game, they win their division, and they will lock up a home playoff spot. They'll be at home in the postseason, and they win the division. Funny enough, the Texans play at the same time, so the Texans will make sure. The Texans could rest the starters if they see the Jacksonville Jaguars winning. So this depends really much of how this game goes. I would say the Texans will win for now, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Colts win because the Texans don't care anymore. Oh no, never mind. No, they're gonna win this game to get the fifth. No. Hold on. No, they got you, Karen. No. It's actually proceeding. Never mind. Because if they lose this game, they'll be no. They actually want to win this game. Never mind. They want to win this game. They have the lead. They actually have they have beaten the Bills and the Chargers, so they're actually the 5th seed currently. If they win this game, they lock up a 5th seed. And if Jacksonville loses, they can win the division. So they're gonna try to win this game no matter what. Never mind. Colts. Unfortunately, you were 8-2. Actually, 7-1 to 8-2 to start the season. You're looking like one of the best teams in the league. You're the best team in the league. You had me fooled. Look what happened to y'all. You all lost 6 games in a row. And now, I see y'all losing this game. Y'all gonna have 7 L's in a row. You were 7-1. Now you went from 7-1 to 1-8. That is, you don't get a winning record season or make the playoffs. It's unbelievable. The biggest collapse I think I've ever seen from an NFL team ever. We're 8-2. You're pretty much like a 1 seed contender. How could y'all were the number 1 seed in the AFC to now not even making the playoffs? What happened to y'all? I understand Daniel Jones went out, but still, how? What a collapse. Well, anyway, to Houston's gonna win this game simple. If they win this game, Colts, you got lucky, you gotta win. Remember, it's the last time y'all even won. Texas win and they will pretty much destroy the Colts. I don't have to the Colts. And the Texas win, I get the 5th seed at least, worst case scenario. Then we got the Buffalo Bills or the New York Jets. The Jets are trying to get the number 1 overall pick, and y'all already know. We gotta hope the Jets lose. Actually, I want to see the Jets win, but you know what, bro? Jets, I want to see what y'all get in the draft picks. Buffalo, you're gonna win this game just to have a better seeding than the Chargers, because I don't see the Chargers winning their game right away. Oh yeah, I already just gave away that pick because is that the next one? No, it's not. Bears are gonna win this game. Detroit's been absolutely falling off. Also, by the way, Buffalo gonna win that game because the Jets have been miserable. The Bills can rest their starters and win that game. I'm not even trolling. Bills are gonna win. Not even gonna talk about that. Chicago's gonna have a close game with this team. The Lions are gonna play close because they could still get a winning record season. It sucks that Detroit was a 15-2 team last year and we're the number 1 seed to now 8-18, not making the postseason. It sucks. And the Bears won their division, by the way. Congratulations. But Chicago, I didn't say it the last week, but yes, they did win their division, and they can actually pretty much they'll be in Soldier Field in the postseason, so they're at home. So the Bears are gonna win this game just to make sure they lock up the 2 seed. Because if they lose, there's a chance they lose the two seed and they go to the 3 seed, and they're gonna have a hard opponent, and they might meet the Niners. They has a chance to meet the Niners again. So they don't want to meet the 49ers. They want to go against like maybe the Packers, and they have a shot against the Packers, right? They don't wanna lose this game. So they're gonna try to win this game and fought hard, and I think the Bears will win this game. So they make sure they lock up that 2 seed spot. Because they don't. If they don't, you watch out. You definitely could be first round goodbyes. Then, obviously, as I said, Denver are gonna try to lock up the number 1 seed. The Chargers are frauds. I told y'all this, and I was right last week. I said the Texans were gonna win. They won. The Chargers are frauds, and I'm gonna say it again. Denver has everything to lose and everything to win. If Denver wins this game, they're at mile high. They have everything to win. They don't want to get swept by the Chargers, first of all. They want to make sure they beat the Chargers for the Chargers to lose their first divisional game. And they make the Chargers become the 7th seed. If they lose, I think the Chargers will be the 7th seed right away. Because the Bills and the Texans are going to win. And the Broncos are going to beat y'all. So you're going to pretty much be the 7th seed. So yeah, I have the Broncos winning this game and winning and clinching the number 1 overall seed in the AFC. Yes, you heard it here. If they lose this, they're cooked because the Patriots can have a shot of snagging it, or even the Jaguars. So watch out. Things can get hectic. If the Chargers and you already know we're going to this. I don't think I can get to this, but if you know who the Patriots are going against, I'm saving them. I'm saving it, y'all. All I'm gonna say is Denver can't lose, or they pretty much cook. Because Jacksonville can take that 1 seed, or the Patriots can take the 1 seed. So the Denver Broncos are gonna win, and I trust the Broncos to win this game in the game that matters the most. To make sure to get that 1 seed and don't play in the wild card. Then we have the Kansas City Chiefs and the Las Vegas Raiders. The Raiders have the number 1 overall seed. They're gonna do everything to lose this game. And the Chiefs, they don't want to go 6-11. So you know what? They're gonna try to win their last game. To make the season a little bit better. But Patty Mahomes, went down. It's insane. They were going to 3 Super Bowls. Matter of fact, almost 6 in a row or something like that. The Chiefs were so dominant, y'all. They made it like 7 AFC championships in a row, like 2 Super Bowls. Like only missed once. You gotta look how the Chiefs were doing. They made an AFC championship every single year, and one of the and basically 80% of the time in the AFC championship they will win it and make the Super Bowl. So they were almost every time in the Super Bowl, and they don't even make the playoffs this year. That's impressive. Well, obviously now we don't have to hate watch the Chiefs. Let's just say the Chiefs win because why not? I don't even trust the Raiders. I think the Raiders are gonna try not to mess up their one number ball. The number one over. Yo, I'm stuttering a lot, but I'm trying to rush this, y'all. You get it. Chiefs are gonna win. Simple. We got it. Then we got the lot. Okay, this game is so. Yes, I apologize. This rushy video. I really do. But guys, some of these picks are just not even worth to talk about. And also, we're in week 18. When it's not gonna be time to talk about these picks, it's not. And this is one. Cardinals are trash. Rams are, I don't even know what happened to the Rams. I think the Rams want to win this game and make sure they have a shot to the fifth seed. There's a chance to get the fifth seed. They're gonna try to get the fifth seed. The Rams are gonna win and hope they can go against Carolina. If not, they're going against the Eagles. They don't want to go against the Eagles. They want to go against an easier opponent. So they're going to try to beat the Cardinals. And the Cardinals are not trying to win this game for a good draft pick. Simple. That's that simple. Got it. Rams are going to win and make sure they don't go 6-11. They're not going to collapse. Alrighty, yo. This game. Alright, yo. You ready? I don't think I'm going to talk to my... Okay. My Miami Dolphins. My Dolphins have an opportunity to destroy the Patriots' hopes of a 1 seed. Matter of fact, my Dolphins can be single-handedly make this team go to the 3 seed. You already know. My Dolphins are gonna upset the Patriots. You already know. Is that time? Is that time? Is that time? Is that time? My Dolphins are gonna kick these Patriots out of 1 seed contention and let the Jacksonville Jaguars take over. I don't even care. I don't even care. My Dolphins have done it before. In 2019, they done it before. It's gonna happen again. Watch. And watch, Patriots fans. Y'all know y'all think it's an easy game. Watch y'all lose to my... If y'all lose, oh, guys, up. Y'all better not lose. All I'm gonna say is my team is 7-9. We're not playoff contention, nothing. We're cooked. And we have an opportunity to go 8. Watch out. We have nothing to lose. Y'all have everything to lose. If y'all lose this game, your chances of being in the first round goodbyes is literally up here. Telling you. I have my Dolphins to hook the Patriots season in half, and now pretty much might be a 3 seed, and might go against Buffalo, and maybe even get first round. We might make these events occur, and I would love that. So Dolphins, I got my Dolphins winning and ruining their season a little bit. Even though this is unrealistic, why not? Let's have some little bit of happiness, right? Now, if the Patriots win, it's pretty much as a no-brainer they win. But I don't care. My Dolphins are my Dolphins. I'm riding with my Dolphins. I don't even care my Dolphins are trash. I'm riding with this team. I don't even care how good the Patriots. I don't care. With Tom Brady, they had Tom Brady, and we still beat them. I'm not worried about the Patriots. The Patriots win, I don't even care. Because we have nothing to lose. I don't even care we lose. I don't even care we win. Y'all better make sure we don't win. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Simple. Then we have this game. Eagles. Commanders, I don't know what happened last year. Not Commanders, I know what happened last year. I just don't know what happened this year with y'all. I don't know what happened with y'all. But I don't think y'all gonna win this game. Now, actually, see, this can be cooked. If the Bears win, then the Eagles are gonna rest their starters. Because they have no shot at the 2 seed. So this game could be, I could get this wrong, all because, so Commanders, you could win this game, but I'm gonna trust the Philadelphia for now. I'm gonna pick Philadelphia. I'm not gonna get that, I'm not gonna, like, assume the Bears, because the Bears do lose to the Lions, then the Eagles can win this game. So, the Commanders might win, but see, I don't know, this could be, I could get this wrong because the Eagles could rather, it really depends how it goes. It really depends how this goes. Wait, what time the Lions play? What? Oh, never mind. Oh, never mind. Never mind. They play in the same time. No, I got the Eagles. I got the Eagles winning this game and destroying the Commanders. The Commanders lost. Literally, they're depleted. And plus, I don't know what happened to y'all. But yeah, it is what it is, y'all. Hey, you just gotta stay healthy, Commanders. The Commanders last year, you already know how they can go. They just need to stay healthy. Simple. They can't stay healthy. They're not gonna be a good team. That's what it is. They can't have JD5. They literally don't even have JD5 half of their season. Half of their season, they didn't have their rookie quarterback. That was literally a monster last year. They didn't have him half the year. So, it is what it is. Philadelphia are gonna win and fight for that 2 seed spot, and yeah, simple. Then we have Sunday Night Football, the finale of Sunday Night, and the final game of the regular season for the AFC North. Who's gonna take it? Pittsburgh. Why? Because it's the most Steeler thing you can do. Falcons. I don't even know who's gonna put the Saints and Falcons. Nobody cares. I thought it was gonna be the Pittsburgh Steelers and Ravens. Whatever. All right. Who got winning? I'm gonna have the upset. I'm gonna have the Steelers win. Why not? I'm gonna have the upset. Steelers are at home. The Steelers already beating the Ravens. I don't even care Lamar's playing. I'm letting y'all know. I don't even care. This is the team to win and get first round. This is the ticket to get first rounded against the Texans. Because I ain't going. Yes, guys, I'm assuming the playoff seeding, but I might be so wrong about all this. I'm assuming all this stuff. By the way, I could be so wrong about all of this. I'm assuming all this. The winner's gonna go against pretty much the Texans, pretty much. And you know what? The Steelers, I know they got that. You know what? You know why they lost last week? Because they didn't want Myles Garrett to break the sack record against them, the sack record against them. So they made sure Myles Garrett didn't do that. Now this game, they're gonna make sure they win. And you know what, bro? That was just a fluky loss last week. I think the Steelers will win this game. Because they will. Watch. Even if they lose, it's gonna be what Pittsburgh. Everybody know. Pittsburgh is the same team for the last I don't even know how long. So Pittsburgh has been the same for a while. This doesn't change anything about them. They already have the record about 500. But I think they're gonna try to make the playoffs and watch them just upset the Ravens. Like the Ravens are so interesting. I don't trust the Ravens, but it's gonna be a very close game. Just letting y'all know. But I'm gonna have the Steelers edge out and make the playoffs. I could be so wrong about this. That I don't know. Both teams I don't trust. Trust me, I don't trust none of these teams. Ravens destroying the Packers with their backups, really? The Packers are absolutely decimated right now. The Packers are a Super Bowl team if they're healthy, by the way. Letting y'all know right now. But they're decimated. So Ravens destroyed a decimated Packers team. Matter of fact, y'all could have lost to the Packers, but Malik Willis got injured, and then that game was pretty much over the moment their backup quarterback. It was a disaster. I don't see that happening with the Steelers. And you know what? I think the Steelers are gonna win. I don't trust the Ravens to win the division just yet. If the Ravens win, well, whatever. I don't even care. That is what it is. This is my final week. I just want to get to the playoffs. So yeah, that was my final predictions for the regular season in 2025. Yeah, am I right or am I wrong? I don't know. I don't know. This game just started, so yeah. Well, that's my week 18 predictions. If I stuttered a lot, see, look, I know. Look, my fault. I stutter a lot, but I'm trying to rush this up. It's pretty much a long video. I understand. That was my week 18 predictions. Make your journal myself. I'm not in the same room I usually been in the last 17 weeks. I understand. The first game just started. I understand. Let's see how that game is going. Excuse me? So as you can see, right on live video, I'm absolutely wrong already. Oh my goodness! I ain't gonna lie, bro. Ah, shit. I ain't gonna lie, I almost cussed. Oh my goodness, bro. Let me not cuss, bro. No, that's not a good thing to do. No, I'm not gonna. No. I didn't do anything, bro. Look, all I'm gonna say is, y'all. Nah, bro. This is a family friendly channel, bro. We're not cussing, bro. That's not what we want. Family friendly. Okay, whatever. Okay, it's not really. I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't matter. I just don't do bad things. Look, simple is that this is the week 18 finale. I'm already messing up my predictions. Can I even watch it? Can't even watch the game. What happened? Well, y'all, I already got the first prediction wrong already live on video. Or whatever. Whatever, y'all. Well, week 18 is gonna be not a good week. I'm already seeing that already. Well, whatever, y'all. I'm 172 to 83. I will mention that in the playoff predictions when we start the playoffs, and I will actually see about. I will see if I want to recap week 18. But besides that, Yeah, that's my season, y'all. That's my season for the regular season. I'll see y'all in the playoffs. Let's go. Am I right? No, I'm not.